Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa. We are rockin' in the free world, except we're not so free and everything's fucked up. As usual, we've got a second chance at this and I can't believe we do, but the stakes have never been higher. So we've all got to figure out the mysteries to the school and of the headmaster and of Monokuma and of the mastermind and who killed Mukuro. We've got to do all that and more to get out of here alive now. This is it. This is like the big investigation. So we're going through the Monokuma file again. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up till now. I hope I remember all of them. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Thank you, Makoto. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Let's do it. Oh, good. We wrote them all down. Thank you, because I was probably going to forget. Right, are you guys ready? I'm very excited. The first thing I want to do, I think we can actually just walk out of here, actually. I do want to look at the second floor of the dormitories because we haven't seen that yet. I don't exactly remember where that stairwell was. Was it here? It was, I believe. So this is open now. Let's go. The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Which means I have to do it. Let's go. Jesus Christ, what the hell happened up here? This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. Hello? Just making sure, guys. Hello? That's just like Resident Evil. I don't want like any dogs to like jump out of here or something. Oh, there's blood everywhere. Oh no. This is scary. Hello? Oh. It looks good. It looks nice. Hello? Can I even go in any of these rooms? It doesn't look like it. If something jumps out of me here, I swear to fuck. Oh wait, we can go in this one. Before I do that, there was also a door down here. And some more things. Oh, there's a lot to this place. We need to look at everything. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this. Oh, come on, what if there's something in there? Mukuro was a girl? But you need to pull up your pants and go in there. Come on. I need to pull up my pants too because I'm scared of shit. Oh, hey guys, the bathroom looks nice though. Can we? No? It looks good. Nothing? There's nothing in here. It's just a bathroom. How come the bathroom looks so clean? Were there no boys up here ever? It's a bit weird. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, I can live in that bathroom, I guess. It's so nice. Hey! Who drew that Egyptian eye over there? That's pretty cool. Oh my god. Look at this. That's pretty neat. What's this to? Hello? Oh my god. What is this place? I didn't even check. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Oh, I see. Alright. Oh, there's a lot to look at. Okay, let's just look at it all. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Oh. What, am I even going to be able to use those at this point? I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even going to bother trying. Okay. It's just like a row of 3. This one looks okay. I wonder if I can open this one. Anything? Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. Oh, that must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. We're gonna need that then. I don't know where we get it. You have to use your e-handbook to open those. So does that mean? Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... Whoa. No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it? Which means none of us can do it. Oh, crap. Well... I wonder if I can open this one. Nope. Locked. Card reader, blah, blah, blah. Try it. Same thing. Shoot. So metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to get it open. These are busted. What else? Same thing here? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize it would take this long. Certainly one of these has to open. Nope. How many are there? Oh my gosh, there's so many. I don't even think I looked at all of them. Oh god, we gotta look at them all though, because what if one of them works? Bzzzt. Okay. What's this thing? Nothing? Oh, I apologize. You don't have to say the same thing. You could just say I gave this one a try also. Like, that's all you have to do. Once the dialogue has been stated. No? Just me? I wonder if I can open this locker. I'm gonna have to need something to get this open. Oh well. Maybe Kyoko can help me. Alright, I can't open anything here. So let's just we'll come back here. Just remind me to come back. Obviously, I've got to pick up something that opens that. Alright, so that's the locker room. God. If something jumps out at me here, I swear to God. What the hell happened here? Jesus Christ. I don't like this one bit. Oh. Hello. What's this room? I probably should have looked at the map before I even started. Whoa. This looks nice. This room doesn't feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Oh, Kyoko, Jesus Christ, you scared me. It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? What's the regret, darling? Can I just live here? This looks nice. What's wrong? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Alright, well, let's look at everything, shall we? What's here even? Computer, it looks like it's working. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster. That's all.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
Whew.
But I guess that's the best he could do, is a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. Oh, the ultimate despair. Okay. What else can we look? Oh, Jesus, everything. Okay. What's this? Desk is home to a computer. It must belong to the headmaster. Thank you. Is that it? It looked like there was, like, more than one thing. Maybe I gotta go this way to see. Oh, God. Like, the chair and everything is a thing. Everything's a thing. A leather chair. Can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. And... God, sorry I'm doing this so much. There's just a lot of stuff. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake? Or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of the wall. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is that it's probably made up of letters and/or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right. That's not nearly enough to go on.
it's true.
I looked all through his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this. I see. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Alright, darling. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait. There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. Did you try that, Kyoko? I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just to be sure. How about it, Kyoko?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Shall we try it then? Oh. Okay. I thought I had to click on the keyboard. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, it might hurt Kyoko even more. Come on, Makoto, you gotta try, though. Wait, he's not going to.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, it worked. Oh my gosh. Did it? Hey. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked! Uh-oh, I don't know if she's happy about that. It means her thoughts about her father were wrong, doesn't it? She always thought that he didn't give a crap about her, like he just forgot about her. But if he's using her name as the password, then clearly he hasn't forgotten completely.
why?
Oh no, you're right. Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? You alright, darling? Alright, I'll be in there in 1 second. Oh, apparently you can't look at anything else, just in here. Alright, fine. What's in here? Oh. Oh no, look at that picture over there, though. I can already see it. Kyoko? I may as well not even have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. What is it? Well, we gotta look. There's gonna be a bomb in there. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it's what I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Go for it, Makoto. Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... What is it? Oh, Makoto! Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh my goodness me. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. Is that the headmaster? Oh no, Kyoko. Wrapped up like that for her in a present. Makuma must have done that on purpose. They must have known she would have found it. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Kyoko? Oh no. Just as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. Kyoko, I'm so sorry. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him? Makoto, are you that stupid?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that it's him?
So...
Given all the information that we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. That's right, Alter Ego told us this before. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in school right now.
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began were those 16 students.
Alter Ego said the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
In other words...
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. No, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point, she wanted to be proven wrong. I feel so bad for her. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father, so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it, knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Oh no. Oh, her father's body is a truth bullet. Oh god, this picture. This picture. Oh, look at that. I think the dude that was blasted away in the rocket in the beginning, I think that was her dad. The guy that we saw in the beginning that had like no ties to anything before we even started, and I was like, what the hell happened there? I think that was him. The back of this picture is definitely making me think that it is the back of his head. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko? Oh no, was that a good idea? She didn't actually see it? Oh, darling, I'm sorry. You alright?
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet, they must have set this up. They must have put his body in here and the picture knowing that she would see it and feel this way. Oh my god, they're terrible. This is awful. To now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time. He must have really cared about her. This is terrible.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again? And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Oh no. Oh my goodness. This is bad. This is so bad. Alright, then look at this desk as well. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without a permission.
Hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Alright, let's do it then. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says in case of emergency. Perhaps that's the e-handbook that, like, opens all the things for that e-handbooks can open. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other
A
words...
handbook with no limitations, giving to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko. I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? That's how we're gonna get into the lockers, of course. Okay, that must be what we need.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto? Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Of course, darling. What is it?
so...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey,
Could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone for a bit. Oh my god, of course. I'm sure she does. Kyoko, don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need
Just a
to
second.
get my emotions in order. It's okay, honey. You know, Kyoko? You told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? Oh. If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. I'll see you later. Is it okay to leave her here? With the box of her father's bones in it? Oh my god. This is awful. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Yeah, we don't need to see it again. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak's headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... It's one of the students. At least that's what Monokuma's gonna say again here. God, how many times are we gonna see this? I get it. The only people to take a single step in the school once the game began was the 16 students. We get it. 15 of us met in the male hall, and Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know. No, please. I don't... Oh, God. I don't want to see all this. Jesus Christ. No, thank you. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. No, 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 no. Don't cast suspicion on everything now. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Let's get out of here. Let's go see if that thing will open the lockers now. 'Cause I bet it will. Hello? Jesus. Okay there, Pharaoh. Please don't fucking just jump out at me, please, okay? I can't handle that right now. Alright, so I wonder if it'll use it automatically or if we have to just do something. So let's just look at all the ones that aren't damaged because there's really no point in opening the damaged ones. Took out my handbook. Wait a minute. Here we go, thank you. Why did it have to go through all that? Was there really nothing in place in the programming to just let you do it? It's weird. What about the emergency handbook I found in the Headmaster's hidden room? Let's give that a shot. Let's do it. We gotta do that again. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and... it opened. All right. Just what I was hoping for. Let's see what we've got inside. Oh. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their lives. What's all this? This looks like a prayer slip and some incense and a crystal ball. Doesn't this look like stuff that would belong to Hiro? Doesn't it? No? This is a crystal ball. A crystal ball? It can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. But it looks like it might be. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. Oh, which means he hasn't used it in a while. This is going to seal the deal, isn't it? My one theory earlier about how maybe they all lost their memory and they've been to this school before. I wonder if that's still a thing. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Because remember the pictures we found too, showing the different students in a school that obviously looked like this one, but wasn't this one in the state it is now? Were they here before? And did something happen where they all lost their memories? But how could that be? How could they all lose it though? I could see like one maybe doing it. I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I had evaporated. It's Yasuhiro's. Says it right there. There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? That can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any class. Oh no, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? So what is this notebook? Oh dear. Okay. What else can we look at here? Did I look at this part here? Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. Wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just coincidence, right? Well, oh, maybe we should have looked at that first, because we just totally outed ourselves that this was... Okay. Okay. Let's check all these then, all the ones that are intact. What's in here? This thing is practically empty. Except for this. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there. Words I'd heard before. Oh no. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigy safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new... That's what he was doing then. He was kind of setting up the school as some kind of emergency shelter? And only putting the smartest students from the school in there? Well, that seems a bit rude. What about the other students? But still, I guess I understand, even though it's terrible and tragic. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with the plan. That's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. It's Kyoko's. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. And I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. It's because Kyoko lost her memory as well that she can't remember that this happened, isn't it? Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. No, you didn't read that wrong, boy. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about the whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? There's a second despair. Despair walks among us. So there's two of them at least. That's gotta be what that means. Oh, guess we're leaving it there. Alright. The more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro? A pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko? There has to be some kind of explanation. If I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Does that mean none of these will open now? They don't have anything in them? Let's look. Nothing. Just to be sure, because like I don't want to screw up anything. Nothing. Okay. And this one? I can't even click on it. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, oh my gosh, okay. So I think in the next one we'll have to go a bit further with this and check the other places that we haven't looked at yet, of which there are many. And hopefully we can start unraveling this, but I am starting to think that I know what's happening here, but I don't know the details of why and how. How being the biggest thing, I think. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, and I hope you tune in for the next one. See you then.